John Cena was in the fast lane tonight, but enjoy him while you can, because he's going to be switching lanes soon to Fast and Furious. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and here for your WWE Fastlane 2023 review. And this just seems like one of those throwaway pay-per-views where WWE didn't put in any effort. They just threw together a couple of matches and tried to pass it as a good premium live event. Only 6 matches in total. What the hell happened back in the day when all the good wrestlers and all the main guys got on the show? Like, now it's almost like they don't bother even trying to hide the fact that a lot of the titles ain't been defended. It's like they just pick and choose. One month they'll defend a couple of titles here. The next month they'll defend a couple of titles there. I think all the titles should be defended at pay-per-views unless there's a reason why they can't be. I want all the belts. I want all the big matches at every premium live event.
I want that too, but sadly we do not get that. The main champ has not been seen for 2 months. Gunther has these world-class matches apparently on Raw, and then I don't even know who the US champ is. So who?
I think it's Rey Mysterio. He was in that tag match tonight that meant absolutely nothing. What was Rhea Ripley doing? She was at ringside for the Judgment Day match. Why can't she be defending her belt? I just don't get it. Roman Reigns nowhere to be seen. No point even mentioning him. It's a waste of time bringing up Roman Reigns and expecting him to defend a belt. But yeah, with the tag team titles, with the Women's Championship, and with the World Heavyweight Championship tonight on the line. I mean, 3 belts out of what, 7?
Yeah. I mean, that's come on, back in the day, it would have been maybe 6 out of 7 you missed it.
Yeah, so with less than half the belts on the line tonight. Poor. Very poor.
Very poor, just like the show. And we have to kick off with a long, drawn-out tag team match. But we always complain about long title reigns. Well, at least this title reign's not been long, because it's over. Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes are the victors here against the Judgment Day.
Big main event, Jey, in the pre-show match. Well, not the pre-show match, but the opener. It may as well be the pre-show. Just this Jey Uso. Why has this match even happened? Jey Uso came to Raw. We've had Cody Rhodes spend the last month trying to cut a promo, trying to talk about Jey Uso.
I want to talk about Jey Uso.
Everyone and anyone is interrupting him, not allowing him to talk about Jey Uso. Then him and Jey Uso actually get tag team title shots, and they win the tag team titles. And it's like, why are these... Is this justify Cody Rhodes' decision now to bring Jey to Raw? I mean, what was the fucking point? I mean, who cares?
Do you think they're going to maybe go down the storyline way of, to finish the story I got in Jey Uso's head, and that's how I'm going to infiltrate the Bloodline?
I know, but Jey Uso's out the Bloodline, so it doesn't even really make any sense.
It doesn't, but
or does Cody Rhodes think that this time if he takes on Roman Reigns, he's got backup as Jey Uso?
Maybe. But I think he needs more than Jey Uso. He's going to dethrone Roman Reigns.
Could you imagine if he went into WrestleMania 40, Cody Rhodes taking on Roman Reigns, and the turn was that Jey Uso just turned on Cody and sided with the Bloodline again?
Oh.
Imagine that. What a fucking year's waste of build-up that would be. But yeah, new tag team champions tonight. Bloodline had the numbers advantage at ringside. It didn't really pay off though. And in the end, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso got the victory. JD McDonagh, is he in? Is he out? Is he in? Or is he out? He just seems to be a guy that's there to just take a bit of punishment. But at the moment, I guess he's a bit similar to Jimmy. He doesn't know whether he's in the faction or out the faction.
He doesn't, and I think after tonight he probably will be out. He cost him the match.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for JD McDonagh, and Damian Priest didn't look too happy. But don't worry, he's still the Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and he's got a good opportunity at cashing in tonight, so Damian Priest is fine.
He'll be fine. Hopefully he cashes in later on. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully he doesn't go with a wee doctor's note.
That wouldn't be cool, but what was cool was the return of Carlito, Caribbean Cool. And as the commentator says, Carlito's been in the gym lately, but he's been in the gym for the past 10 years. I think he's actually been sleeping. Live, sleep, repeat, gym. That is what Carlito does. He doesn't even own a home. He just stays in the gym 24/7. The body guy, as he likes to call himself. He was the third man. He was the guy that Rey Mysterio was phoning in this match. But for some reason, I guess Rey had to leave a voicemail because Carlito didn't get the message in time and he could only turn up halfway through the match.
Well, you say halfway through, it's pretty much the end of the match. Could he only work a minute or so?
Yo, how bad did this make Bobby Lashley look? 'Cause this is the first time I've seen Bobby Lashley wrestle in a long time.
He wrestled on SmackDown, but yeah, I mean, like, Bobby Lashley should be coming back here. Should be strong. trying to push the new Hurt business.
No, I mean, 3-on-2 and Carlito just comes out and fucking buries them.
I like Carlito.
Carlito's not even a part-timer. He's a guy that just sporadically appears once in a blue moon. What next? Is Sonny Vega going to come out? Slavio Vega. Is he going to come out and start beating up people? I mean,
no, I like Carlito, but he's not the sort of guy that should be coming out and burying 3 people.
No, definitely not.
And that's what happened here.
No, I mean, if they want to bring him back as a full-timer or whatever and build him up, then absolutely, that's fine. But, like, why is Carlito returning as if he's Hulk fucking Hogan? I mean, he might have the body of the prime Hulkster, but would you hit that leg drop, brother? You put anybody away.
He does a good drop kick, though, doesn't he?
Best in the business, apparently, if you don't ask Bob Orton Sr.
My God. But up next, we've got the triple threat women's match. Asuka, Charlotte, and Io Sky.
Well, we actually don't. We have John Cena and LA Knight.
Wait, so hold on. There was 3 tag team matches back to back.
Pretty sure.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the way No, there's no way they did 3 tag team matches back to back.
Who cares?
They definitely didn't. Let's talk about the triple threat match first. Botch fest disaster. Io Sky wins though.
Io Sky comes out straight away. Asuka hits the Miz on Charlotte Flair. This makes it a one-on-one match. It probably should have just been a one-on-one match to begin with, but of course Charlotte Flair has to stick her big plastic nose in every single world title picture. Take a picture, it would last longer. Anyway, Charlotte Flair, you don't need to take any pictures because she's constantly in the world title, so if you miss it, she'll be there again, don't worry. Pictures, video, she's there, real time. So we get the match, Charlotte gets back in the ring. I mean, the mist didn't even go in her eyes, it was a terrible attempt, it was a blotch really. I mean, Charlotte ducks and Asuka sprays most of it onto her fucking forehead.
Yeah, it's like the top bit of her hair.
Then she starts covering her eyes while Asuka does the rest of it, and it's like, nothing even went in it. So we get a one-on-one Asuka Io Sky match, and it's like, Io Sky's botchy, and Asuka's old, right? And see people that say Asuka throws the best strikes in WWE, on what planet? I wouldn't even say she throws the best strikes out of all the females. Her work's got increasingly worse over the past couple of years. She just looks old. It is what it is. Like, Father Time does not skip anybody. And a lot of the guys look older, but I just think guys tend to go longer in their career. I mean, look at Trish, right? And while I thought her last match against Becky Lynch was great, not denying that, but a lot of Trish's work in the past couple of years has been poor.
Yeah, that last run was shite. I'm sorry, it was.
And I think she ended it on a high. That match against Becky Lynch was good in the steel cage, but I think Asuka's getting to that stage of her career now where she's lost a few steps in the ring, and I think she will begin to dwindle down.
Yeah, it's time to call it a day, isn't it? But Bayley helps her. Bayley in the... What do you call them? The job squad?
The damage control.
Damage control.
So they
delete.
They controlled the damage tonight. Charlotte did her moonsault to the outside, where she basically doesn't hit anybody, but she lands on her feet and everyone pretends that they've been wiped out. So we got that manoeuvre. Charlotte had Asuka in the figure eight. Asuka's tapping out. Of course, Charlotte Flair has to win. But what's this? Bayley's distracting the referee, so the referee doesn't see Asuka tapping, and then Io Sky hits the moonsault off the top rope onto Charlotte and gets a 1-2-3. So Charlotte may have took the pinfall, but she technically won the match anyway, so of course that's how we're going to do this, because Charlotte Flair is the greatest of all time, and she couldn't lose fair and square. I mean, let's be honest, I love Kurt Angle. Now, I'll be completely honest, right? I wouldn't go as far as saying I like Ric Flair. I don't even know if I've got respect for Ric Flair, but I appreciate the greatness that he's delivered at times in his career.
Yeah, me too.
But see, whatever Ric Flair says, it means fuck all to me. I don't even know if half his stories are true. All this shit he talks about. Oh, this time me and him, you bet, brother.
Throws whiskey over his door.
I mean, the guy's funny, right? But I wouldn't trust his word. But Kurt Angle is different. I respect Kurt Angle a lot, but Kurt Angle needs to come out and apologise and say, look, I was trying to be nice and I was trying to paint Charlotte as a great wrestler, but I got it wrong. Because for Kurt to come out and say she's the greatest of all time is factually wrong and disrespectful and flat out lies. It's flat out lies to promote her as the greatest of all time. Kurt, I'd rather put yourself first. I don't care if someone thinks, oh, that's a big header or no,
Bald headed.
It'd be truth. I mean, it'd be a lot closer to the truth than saying Charlotte's the best of all time.
Man. Dave Meltzer never gave Kurt any 5-star matches. He can't be.
How many Charlotte Flair got?
I don't know. 5 ounces of plastic in her dome. Anyway, I've talked too long about this match.
Five facelifts, maybe.
Let's move on to John. John and LA Knight.
LA Knight.
This match didn't really do it for me. I'm sorry.
No,
I mean it's good seeing John. The right team won, but I don't know.
I think LA Knight should have been the guy getting beat up.
Yeah, but I can see why they're trying to push LA Knight and Cena's the guy to get beat up. But
so Cena basically just gets battered by Jimmy and Solo Sikoa. Eventually makes the tag to LA Knight. LA Knight comes in with the offense, hits his maneuvers. The 2-on-1 odds take advantage, but then Cena gets back in the mix. It's 2-on-2. Both members are down. Cena hits the back suplex on Jimmy. He goes for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Solo Sikoa's on the ring apron though. Cena punches him on the way. Then he bounces off the ropes, hits the 5-knuckle shuffle. And then Jimmy bounces up and walks straight into blunt force trauma, the BFT. And it's a 1-2-3 for LA Knight. LA Knight and Cena celebrate. Cena wants to lift LA Knight's hand, but LA Knight's no interested. They have a wee shake of the hands, and then LA Knight lifts up Cena's hand. So LA Knight paying homage to Big Match John, and Paul Heyman leaves with Solo with a lot more grey hairs than he had coming out, and the commentary team keep mentioning the fact that Paul Heyman looks like shit and that he has been stressed without Roman Reigns being here. Roman Reigns is going to appear next week on the SmackDown premiere. What exactly makes it a SmackDown premiere? I'm not entirely sure. Shouldn't the premiere be the night after WrestleMania? Or shouldn't the premiere be the start of the year? It just seems like to me, WWE, whenever they want to try and hype up a SmackDown or a Raw, they call it the premiere. How can you have multiple premieres over the calendar year?
Season premiere.
No, but surely you can.
SmackDown.
Surely you can only have one season premiere.
Well, you can, but WWE does what they want.
Yeah, but they just how's it a season premiere? What the season starts after fucking Fastlane?
I talked about this earlier on in the review. I can't be arsed going over it again. I
want to talk about it, right? They literally just there is nothing to suggest that this SmackDown. Why is it a season premiere? Explain to us why. There's nothing to explain. They simply want to try and make it feel like a big deal because Roman Reigns is coming back. We'll call it a season premiere. It's fucking cheap. It is fucking cheap. Give us a reason. At least give us a reason why it's a season premiere.
Show me a reason to be.
They just think, a season premiere, I'll pop a rating. No.
Clogs more like... You know what? I've actually no idea what the next match is. Take it away.
Up next, we don't have a match up next, so to speak. What we do have, though, is Rhea Ripley. She's backstage with Damian Priest. Damian Priest is upset about losing the tag team titles. He wants to get some championship gold around his waist before he leaves tonight. And he tells the Judgment Day that I'm cashing in Money in the Bank. Because I'm Damian Priest and I'm the man around here. He gets up. He takes his briefcase. Rhea Ripley stands up, gets in his way and says, look, that briefcase belongs to me. So do me a favour. Take your little balls, put them in the case and hand it over. Does Damian Priest bitch slap Rhea Ripley? Does Damian Priest tell Rhea Ripley to get my way? Does Damian Priest even just have some sort of backbone and say, this is my briefcase and I'll decide when I'm cashing it in? No! Damian Priest just hands Rhea Ripley the briefcase and sits back fucking down. What an absolute bitch. How can this guy be the champion? This is like Miz level fucking booking here. Yeah. I don't actually think we've seen the Miz do anything that's bad.
No, this is awful.
Oh, you keep your balls in your wife's purse. Like, remember when CM Punk said that to Triple H about Stephanie?
Yeah.
But what Damian Priest done here tonight is way worse than any of that.
Of course it is. This is awful.
But oh no, Damian Priest is no a little bitch. It's just Rhea Ripley's the dominant leader. Dominant leader, fuck the Judgment Day shite.
Next.
No, but what logical sense does it make? Last man standing match, a guy with a broken fucking back that can't stand, and a Japanese jobber that's never won the world title. Either way, Damian Priest has got a very good chance at cashing in and being successful tonight if he decides to go out and hand over his briefcase to the
Do it
referee.
tomorrow when you get a permission slip from Mammy.
But for some reason, Mammy's like, no, not tonight. We may have lost the tag team titles, but we're just going to go home. So is this Mammy's plan? Only her and Dom Dom can have the fucking titles in the group?
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on that? I thought it absolutely sucked.
I went off the rails earlier talking about it. I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to talk about it again.
No, give me your opinion.
It's fucking awful. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense.
No, well, I mean...
Even if it was a normal... You say Rollins wasn't injured and it wasn't the last match. Even on a normal match, it's like, well, why wouldn't he try and cash in? But this is going to be Rollins at his weakest tonight. And like you said, even if Nakamura won, he's fucking shite.
But no, Damien Priest, for some reason, not allowed to cash in his briefcase, so... Yeah, for me, the Judgment Day is fucking dead.
It's not even like she said there'll be better opportunities. It's just like, no, you're not.
No, Damien. I mean, what?
Damien.
What was this? I mean, seriously. Then we move into I think it's main event time. Nakamura.
You said 6 matches. I'm only counting 5.
Oh. Well, they were very long matches, to be fair. Could have been 5.
You had the first 2 matches, which were tag matches, the Triple Threat Women's, and the other tag match with Cena.
What was it? Then 6 matches? 5 matches?
5 matches over 3 hours. Damn. Last man standing match. It's just boring. Nakamura's never winning. No, it was the miss spot. I thought the miss spot was good. I'll give.
Tell you what, look how much mist Nakamura actually managed to spit out.
I know.
Has Asuka got the world's smallest mouth? Because Asuka spit out a wee tiny bit of mist. Yeah,
Powder puff amount of fucking.
Yeah,
mist.
Seth Rollins looked like he'd been in a horror movie or something like that. The amount of blood that splattered everywhere on him.
To me, this should have ended the match. Nakamura should be walking out as your champion.
So yeah, Rollins falls off the ladder, smashes his back on the announce table, gets up. Then we have a spot where Nakamura like double kicks not Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and he flies off the stairs and lands back first on the concrete. That doesn't get the job done either. And then in the end, we have a little Falcon's arrow through a table. And Nakamura can't get up, and Seth Rollins goes up at the count of 9. Seth Rollins manages to pull himself up, wins the match. Referee gives him the belts, and I mean that's pretty much it. Seth Rollins celebrates with the crowd as the show goes off the air. Great chance for Damien Priest to cash in, but again he wasn't allowed to, and that's how Fastlane ends. Just Seth Rollins with his world title run continuing, an extremely boring world title run at that. I mean, people can complain about Roman Reigns. I preferred Roman Reigns' title run over Seth Rollins' 100%.
Yes, it was way better matches, and the Bloodline actually has had some pretty great segments. Well, Rollins has had none of that.
What doesn't help is Seth Rollins, for the year before he won this belt, he was in the mid-card scene, and he'd lost to Austin Theory for the US title. So you factor that in. Spent a year as a mid-carder going after a mid-card title. Then he wins the title against a guy that has also been in the mid-card for 4 years and barely won a match, right? So he beats AJ Styles. So he wrestles for a year in the mid-card, can't beat the mid-card champion in Austin Theory, and then defeats a fellow mid-carder in AJ Styles. Then after that, he goes on to have feuds with 2 guys that have essentially been mid-carders their entire WWE career, Finn Balor and Nakamura. This is mid-card city, and it just does not help that the only reason this belt is here is because it's a fucking hand-me-down because no one can touch Roman Reigns. And Seth Rollins will come out and try and pretend that he is a world champion, that he is on the same level as Roman Reigns. You're not. This is a fake belt. This ain't a world title belt. You've not made this a world championship level fucking belt.
See, if you take Cena at this pay-per-view, this is just a fucking episode of Raw. Isn't it?
I don't know, man. Raw's pretty shit. I don't know if I'd go that far.
No, I'd go that far. No, fucking... I'm giving this a 0. Fucking did nothing for me.
I think the best thing was when Xavier Woods brought out Pizza Hut.
Yeah, and the Booker T, Corey Graves Wade Barrett segments, yeah. I agree with that.
I like the whole Pizza Hut promotion, and just seeing that Pizza Hut made me hungry.
You know what the funny thing is? That's the one thing they're forced to do. like they're actually forced to advertise it.
Promote Pizza
The stuff they've actually got, they're free to do what they want. It's shite.
It was just a horrible show, and I know you're going to get people coming on here pretending this was great, but it wasn't.
You guys just bash AEW. Fucking 0, there you go. Pish, had Big John and Carlito returning. Fucking zero. Wasting my time.
You know what? I'll give it a 2 out of 10.
Carlito's return in Puerto Rico was superior.
Savio Vega.
Coming out like fucking Diaz, if I say. It wasn't just because of the pop. It was just better. He came out here, hit a couple of moves and won. Like, why didn't he answer Ray's phone calls?
Well, we also had Pat McAfee come out tonight, but it just didn't feel.
No.
He kissed the ass saying, "Oh, Indianapolis, you guys deserve a WrestleMania," because sometimes the WWE come to offence and the crowd don't care, the crowd are quiet, but you guys have been non-stop, and you know what? The crowd were pissed tonight.
I'll tell you what, though, it doesn't help, though, in the last time he came out, he had the fucking Rock. This time he comes out and he's getting
No, you know what? Fair is fair. Why not get Puerto Rico WrestleMania? I don't know if they've got a stadium or capacity that can host it, but
that stadium they have is quite big.
You know, if we're going to go we're going to go based on like crowd reactions, it's places like Puerto Rico and the UK that deserve a WrestleMania. Fucking Indianapolis crowd was shite tonight, and you know what? Maybe it doesn't help the show was shite. So yeah, I mean, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Got to see John Cena. Got to see a wee return for Carlito. I mean, Pat McAfee was on the microphone for about 10 seconds. That's about as good as it gets. And Charlotte Flair didn't win. So you know what?
Actually, I'm going to get a 2 as well. Charlotte Flair didn't win.
No, what's your actual rating?
I'll give a 0. What the fuck?
A 0. Right, okay.
It's just shit.
1 out of 10, guys. That's what we're rating it. 1 out of 10. Let us know your thoughts down below. We'll catch you in the next one. Up next, I believe, is Monday Night Raw. Can't wait. Lots of matches announced for it. We've got Becky Lynch defending the NXT Championship against Tegan Knox. We have Raquel Rodriguez against Nia Jax. And we also have
Kofi
Kingston against Ivar in a Viking rules match where we get to see a shitload of those wooden shields around the ring, so it's like boats with wheels. And when the fuck do you ever get wheels on boats? It just doesn't make...
talking pish.
Right, that's it. Till next time, guys. Peace.